So I invite you now to take a deep breath in and just let go. And close your eyes. And allow yourself once again to go into that quiet state of mind, that peaceful place inside of you. For some people, this is like a beautiful garden. For others, it's like the top of a mountain. Again, for others, it can be a beautiful beach, a long, white, sandy beach maybe. Wherever your place in nature is, that you find beautiful and peaceful and restful, I invite you now in your mind to go there. This can be a place that you already know very well, but it can also be a place that you are creating in your mind right now. So ask yourself, what does your favorite place in nature look like? What does it feel like for you to be there right now? How many different colors can you maybe see in your beautiful place in nature? Imagine right now in your mind creating your own sanctuary inside of yourself. A place where you are safe, a place where you feel loved, at peace. Imagine now being in this place that is so filled with all this wonderful divine energy, this peace, this love, this unconditional acceptance. And maybe you can even feel that vibration as it relaxes you. For some, it feels like a tingling energy that is very gently starting to flow through your body. I invite you now to consciously open your crown chakra, so that place at the top of your head where you can maybe open a window or open a curtain or draw back some cobwebs or anything that is holding you back from connecting to that bright white light, that divine energy, that frequency, that chi, that prana, that divine love. Whatever name you want to give the divine matrix, I invite you right now to open all of yourself to it. So open your crown chakra and maybe imagine that you have this beautifully soft yet white and bright light coming in from the top of your head. Maybe imagine a picture like the Pantheon in Rome. So you have this huge dome, and in the middle there is this opening for light. And that is how you are now opening your top chakra for more of this light. So imagine allowing that light to now flow through all cells of your body, flowing down and down your spine, connecting to all your organs inside of you, sending extra light to your heart, sending light to your lungs as you feel how your breath is becoming deeper and longer, how you can maybe even feel how you are filling yourself up with energy, with love, with healing. Whatever it is that you feel you need right now to feel good, imagine that you could give it to yourself right now. Knowing that you have that power inside of you to create good feelings, to be kind to others and to yourself, to experience peace and prosperity, health and happiness, right here inside of you, in this sanctuary that you are creating in your mind and in every cell of your body by simply relaxing, by simply letting go of all negative emotions, all toxic thoughts, all limiting beliefs, anything that is preventing you from allowing more light to come in, more healing to come into your system. So I invite you now to take a deep breath and sip of this energy and really take it into the core of your being. Take it deep inside of you and allow this divine energy to fill every cell of your body, every strand of your DNA, every wave in your brain, all parts of your energy field, of your auric field, all parts of you be filled with this divine light. Be reset, if you will, to the divine matrix that you actually come from. So, for many, this is just a reconnection to an energy they know very well, and an invitation to do this as often as you can. For the divine light beings, your guides, your helpers, those who mean you well, your highest self, whatever name you want to give this goodness, this love, they're always there for you, always patiently waiting for you to make use of them, to surrender to that higher guidance that is always coming from this sense of unconditional love. It knows no judgments, no right, no wrong, for it is following a greater plan, a divine plan that is more connected to what is aligned with your highest self. How can you learn your lessons, open your heart even more in the most gracious way, in the most effortless and loving way? For they want you to know that that really is your choice. Suffering is optional. For the moment we have that courage to trust to the wisdom of our heart, that higher guidance, that love, we experience such peace, such balance inside of ourselves, that we are able to remember again where we truly come from, who we really are. Yes, we have a very human side and a human body, but that divine spark inside of us, that source of all creation, is also there. And it's always just waiting to be reconnected to. And suddenly you maybe realize how easy this can be, how loving you can teach yourself to become your grandest self, how you yourself are your best friend, and how now all parts of you are uniting as a team to help you walk every step of that way to becoming your grandest self in the most joyful, easy, and graceful way. So I invite you now to see yourself sometime in the future where you are already living that life, that happy life, that healthy life, that life of your grandest self, where you are connected to your heart, you're living your life from an open heart, from the wisdom inside of you, where you are reaching your heart's desires, dreams, and goals, where you are being of service to this planet, of service to yourself, a life where you are graciously and easily and lovingly also taking care of yourself, where you are able to bring your self-love, the appreciation of yourself, to a completely new level. A life where you have let go of the past pain and the traumas that you maybe experienced, where you were able to forgive, to let go and see the blessing in everything that you experienced. So imagine being in that future, maybe already now, connecting to that grandest self. And you can even ask your grandest self a question. What is the most loving thing I can do for myself right now? What actions do I need to take when I get home to take the next step in my evolution, to go the next step to becoming my grandest self? And allow that answer to just come to you. Don't force anything. Don't judge anything. Just allow it to come and be grateful for whatever it is that you receive. And then reconnect to that feeling inside of yourself that you are feeling right now. Ask yourself, where do you feel this peaceful feeling strongest? Where does this feeling feel at its most loving? How positive can you feel inside of yourself that you know you have every resource, every information you need to become that grandest self? And then feel gratitude towards yourself. Celebrate how you made the decision to walk this path, to start your journey, to continue your journey, to be on that path following your highest self, your highest wisdom, and knowing what is right for you. So I invite you now to really look deep inside of yourself and dive into that blissful feeling you can feel right now. And maybe some words come up for you. Maybe you feel confident. Maybe you can feel affection for yourself. Maybe you feel intrigued, stimulated, inspired. Maybe you feel like in wonder of yourself. Some of you might feel excited or energetic inside, ready to make those changes, to achieve those goals. Maybe you can already imagine how radiant you can be when you're living that life, how grateful you will feel, how hopeful, how refreshing all these experiences are for you, how you wake up every day feeling more and more rejuvenated, rested, restored, how you feel peaceful. Whatever happens, you are able to deal with it. You are able to stay calm. and relaxed. And ask yourself, what would my grandest self do? And then you follow that advice of your best friend, of that part of you that already knows how much potential you have inside of you, how much potential is just waiting for you to be rediscovered. And that thought in itself maybe brings up a more joyful feeling inside of you, where you are so glad that you invested in yourself, that you spent time working on you. You spent time getting to know more parts of you. You spent time and invested in falling in love with yourself. And you know from the bottom of your heart that the more love you are able to feel and give to yourself, the more love you also have to share with others. And suddenly, when you look back on moments in your life where you maybe felt stressed or upset, you can now look back on those moments and feel gratitude and peace. And you realize that healing really lies in every given moment. For when we allow healing, that healing energy you can feel right now, to take over, all it takes is that we can just be calm, be relaxed, and feel this really peaceful, beautiful, loving energy inside of us. And now all the oracles in the room who know this song really, really well, I invite you together with me to channel even more love, even more light and energy into all of the hearts into this room, of allowing that light, that love to spread throughout the building that we spent these days together in. That we send love to the entire team who made this possible. From the ones writing the emails, to creating the beautiful designs, to the manuals, to every single thing that we shared with you these 4 days. Let's send love and gratitude to the people in this hotel who served us so well. And then send love throughout the entire country of Italy, asking for healing for everyone who needs it right now. Sending love throughout all bordering countries, through all countries around this globe where there is suffering, where there is war, where there are people who are fleeing their homes right now. Let's send them love. Let's send love to those people who maybe don't have enough to eat. Let's send it to every single being on this planet, wishing them well, and sending them that, knowing that we have, every one of us, that we are always connected to this energy. We just sometimes need to remember it. Then I ask you to come back into the here and now. Feel yourself waking up. coming back into your body. Maybe moving your fingers and your toes. Taking a deep breath in. Coming back, waking up, stretching out. And welcome back.